Hey there, my beautiful social media family. It's your girl, Lisa. And you know that it just makes my heart happy to know that you decided to come on back for another nugget from Tuesday's Turn Down for What? Friends, let me tell you, I just found out last week that there's a new way to make a heart. Apparently, you're supposed to use some different fingers or something. I'm not real sure which fingers I'm supposed to be using, but it's like the heart 2.0 and stuff. So I have to wait to get a lesson from my students to figure out how to actually do it. And as soon as I learn how to do it, I'll get back on here and show you how to do it. However, if you know how to do it, holla at your girl so that I can learn how to do it. You might have to give me a couple of lessons, and stuff, because I don't catch on to things like as quickly as I used to. So I need you to be a little patient with me and give me a couple of lessons to make sure that I get my 2.0 heart the correct way. But friends, I want to tell you about a conversation that I had a couple of days ago with one of my teammates on my First Impressions team. That is one of the life groups that I serve on at my church. So we were talking right after prayer huddle time, and we were talking, and she was like, you know what, Lisa, I thought that I was going to be stranded. The other day, I was at the grocery store, came out, and my car wouldn't start. And I just said, OMG. And she goes, yeah, OMG. So she had reached out to some of her relatives, and they came to her rescue. Turned out she needed a new battery. And she was like, but Lisa, let me tell you, I had bought a battery for my car just not too long ago. And it turned out that when I got back to the place where I purchased the battery, that when they pulled it up in their computer system, that my battery was still under warranty. And I was like, oh, thank God, And she said it had 1 month and 1 day left on the warranty. And I just said, look at God. And she said, girl, won't he do it? And I'm like, oh, yes, he will. So, of course, when I got home, I was just so filled with that, just thinking of just how good God is and just how much he wants to bless us in abundance with things. And so I was like, there's got to be a Bible verse that goes along with this, because there's so many songs out now that speak to the fact of how won't he do it. And so I went on to do some research on Google, of course, and all of this stuff popped up, relating to won't he do it. And so one of the Bible verses that popped up was the 23rd chapter of Numbers, the 19th verse, where it speaks about how God is the same. He is not going to change his mind. If he said it, then that settles it. He's not going to lie to you. He's going to do exactly what he said. He said that he'll do it, and he will do it just like he said he would. So I was like, yeah, you know what? He will do it. He's going to fight those battles for you. So friends, I just want to remind you that if you have something that you're dealing with, something that you're going through and stuff, stay in prayer, stay in the word, stay in your life groups, with your prayer partners, people who you can truly trust, that will help pray for things with you. Cause my sister at church, who was telling me about it, she was really attributing the goodness of this, related just to that, how she stays in the word, she prays, she'll fast, she does every single thing. And she was like, it paid off. He did it for me. And that's what his word says, that he will. Another word that popped up along with won't he do it, and the Bible verse that I from Numbers was the word integrity. And that just made me think of, the God that we serve is full of integrity. He's going to do the right thing. His word is his bond. I used to work with a lady who used to tell me that all the time, that my word is my bond. It's almost better than a handshake and signing on the dotted line. That to her, it was, if I said I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And I have another friend now who reminds me a lot of the things that she said that my friend used to say to me, because now that has come back up in conversation about how your word is your bond. And no matter how little the promise was that you made, you need to stick to it. If you said you were going to do it, you need to do it. And so that's what Jesus is trying to explain to us, excuse me, that he is a God of integrity. You know, that he said that he'd do it and that he would take care of us and fight our battles. Well, guess what? He's going to do it. All you have to do is hand it over to him and he will take care of it for you. He will let you lay down at night and sleep well. You will be at peace because you have given all of that heavy weight lifting over to God. Friends, that's all I have for you today. I hope that this nugget has been a blessing to you. And so I pray that you will share it with someone that you know whom could benefit from this little nugget that I've shared with you. I pray that you will be a blessing to others all throughout this week. I can't wait to see you guys again next week. Check me out on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Like and subscribe and click on notifications so you'll know every time that another video is available out there. Friends, I love you much, and I hope that you have an amazing rest of the week on purpose. Mwah. See you next week.